Hello, and welcome to week 21. Yay! Alright, so, word has gone around a while back that we are having triplets, but okay, so we don't know if we're going to have a baby shower or not, mostly because a lot of people are gathering baby stuff for us, and are probably going to drop it off at our house. Like, we have, our neighbors who just texted Jim last night or the other night, who asked us if we wanted a double stroller. And we'll take anything that people want to give us. If we don't use it, we'll donate it, obviously, to other mothers or fathers who need it. But so far, Jim's boss man, Buck, I don't know, somebody who Jim works with. Somebody who Jim works with. That sounds so great that I know this. No, and I'm sorry for the shaky camera. No, it just dropped off a bunch of stuff. We were supposed to go and pick it up, but I guess his wife is really, really excited because triplets are pretty rare, especially naturally conceived triplets. I know I mentioned this before, are really rare. So, yeah, so my doggy is barking at the kitty cats. Yeah, I was going to show you. So, anyways, the only thing he dropped off right now is a crib mattress, and then a bassinet with a bunch of baby stuff that I can go through. And cats now, or I guess the kittens now like to go under there and play, so that's really fun. But the doggies will have fun. With that. Eventually we're going to move. Obviously, it's not going to stay in the living room. I'm going to put it back in the baby room, or at least in the other room. But it's funny about the bassinet, because I don't know if triplets will fit in a bassinet, but they might fit for a couple weeks. But bassinet's really for one baby. We'll figure it out. Either we can donate it to somebody who really needs, something like that, or we can keep it and see. That's still kind of far off. Anyways, so today, did not film yesterday, which was the last day of the week 20. So I started today. We have been sleeping with the windows open for the past 2 or 3 nights now. It has been really, really cool at night. It's been in the high 60s, low 70s at night, so it's been really, really good to sleep. And it's been helping my sinuses. I sleep so deeply with fresh air. The only bad thing is that in the daytime, about this time, because it's about 2:30 now, it tends to get really, really warm in the house. And I normally would leave the front door open and the back door open to get airflow. But we have kittens, and the kittens are not, what is it called? What's the thing where you chop off their balls? That. They're not that yet, and they're not old enough to go outside. I mean, I know that they were born outside. I know that they spent their first couple months outside, so they know the outside, but we don't trust them to not go outside and come back inside yet. So it took us a while for the big cats to get to that level. But now the big cats go outside, and they're so spoiled to be inside cats that they're cool. Because they know that they're fed, they know that they're safe, they know that they have clean water, they know that this is their home. They don't wander very far. They do wander kind of outside of our fence line to the pond. Sanka, our big cat, got out of the fence line the other day, and he came back, and his all 4 paws were wet, so he must have either slipped into the pond, which is not good, or he ran through one of the puddles that's out of our fence line. But anyways, so pregnancy-wise, my sinus infection went away. It was just a sinus infection. It took 5 days total from the time it started. And it's funny because I didn't have any symptoms at all. Other than my normal stuffed up nose, which it's kind of stuffy right now, but that's because of the humidity or the heat in the house. But came home from my mom's, because we went to my mom's, and was making chili. And then after I made chili, I just went straight downhill. And then I woke up on that Saturday, and I was just full-blown into a sinus infection. Sunday, it was worse. I think I finally got over it on Wednesday. And so that was a few days of having that sinus infection. That sucked so badly. Never had anything else. I didn't have a fever or anything, but I, took a bunch of Epsom salt baths. I had cold ease. I had pretty much, Mucinex. Yeah, I went through so many snot rags. I call them snot rags. handkerchiefs, washcloths, whatever, because I don't have Kleenexes. I went through so many of those. I swear, you guys, if you ever have a sinus infection and you blow your nose and you think you cannot produce any more snot, it's like, it's amazing how your body can produce that much snot. And I know, like, it's so funny. Oh, and then amongst that, once I got better, then one of our cats, the big cats, decided to throw up in the hallway, so that was fun. Not like bad. I know cats do that because they get hairballs and stuff, but I think it had to have been Sanka, because Sanka likes to eat the grass outside, which means his tummy is not feeling good, but that was fun to clean up. Like, not. But with Jim getting sick, me getting sick, and then the cat throwing up, he only did it twice, so he must have ate something that was weird. But it was just like, okay, seriously, I'm like, no more sickness in this house. I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna have triplets, and when the triplets are here, and when one goes down, they're probably all gonna go down, and then me and Jim are gonna go down. But that's okay. That's okay. But anyways, so it's funny. Last night I mentioned to Jim that we only have about, like, if I'm 21 weeks now, and we're trying to make it to 35 weeks, that's about 14 weeks left, which sounds so short. And I think Jim got into panic mode in his head, because he was like, wait, we only have 14 weeks? And I'm like, yeah, because I said, if you think about it, if we're trying to make it to 35 weeks, trying to, and if we go anything less than that, I said 14 weeks is probably like the longest, right? And we know they're going to be born sometime in December, so it's between, like, what? I'll say 12 and 14 weeks we have. And he, in his head, I could tell, is in panic mood, because we still have a lot to do, and we still have a lot to get and receive. And I know, like I said, a lot of people are grabbing stuff for us, which we are so grateful. We are so grateful that, like, one, we have people who actually know people who have had babies who are donating stuff to us, or two, we just have a good community of, like, people like Janine at Magic Bean Coffee Shop. If you guys are ever in Carolina Beach, go check out Magic Beans in Carolina Beach. Great coffee. Janine is the owner. She's an old family friend, but she's great at, like, gathering a bunch of stuff. I still kind of want to have a baby shower, just because then it'll get everybody kind of together and in one spot to kind of, like, celebrate. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. If we do have a baby shower, it's going to have to be sometime in October, or probably closer to my birthday, which is probably like a month away, because my birthday is October 30th. So, like, I haven't figured that out yet. That's still in the works, because I kind of want to have it at the coffee shop for some reason, but then Janine would have to close early, and I don't want her to do that. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't really want to have the baby shower at my house, because I don't know if a lot of people would drive out here. I'm sure they would, but our yard is still kind of, like, not looking great right now, and our front porch is not looking great. So it's kind of like, but that, and it's like, if we did have people coming out here, do we really want people trampling through our house with kittens, and then if the kittens get out? But anyways, on that note, pregnancy-wise, today I'm a little stuffy, only because it's a little, like, humid in the house, and I just have to blow my nose again. But my appetite is definitely back. During the daytime, I don't eat as much. It's usually dinner time when I get really, really hungry. So I'm trying really, really hard to eat more meals during the day, but I'm really not that hungry. And I don't know if that's just the baby's size or just whatever. It is still hard. It's still getting a little harder to get to sleep. But once I'm asleep, I'm out. It takes me about half an hour to an hour of flipping and flopping. Once I find that perfect spot, though, because it's like I lay on my left side to fall asleep, to get my blood pressure and stuff down. And then I get uncomfortable, so I lay on my right side, and then I have to pee, and then I have to shift. So it takes me a little while to figure out the belly with the bed, with the pillows, to get comfortable. So I end up flipping and flopping like 17 times or something like that. And then by the time I get comfortable, I'm out. So, like, today, I was out till, like, about 11:30, which is still later than when I wanted to sleep in. But that's okay. Because yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I wanted to say it was yesterday, that I got up. Jim, since he works, so early, his internal clock just wakes him up early. And I got up and I was wide awake at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I started doing stuff because I figured I can always take a nap. And so, yeah. On that note, I'm not going to make this any longer than it already is, but this is day 1 of week 21. What is up? All right. It is September 19th. As I pause. Yes. So, oh, by the way, if you notice my background, I've changed the bedroom up. I now have this on this side. Yes, it makes it so much more convenient, and I like the aesthetics over here. What I was going to show you guys is the tool that I was going to show you guys last week. Okay, so I bought this tool from Target. I might have shown you guys this. But this little thing right here is a lifesaver for restless leg syndrome. I swear, I don't know why I just now thought of using one of these for restless leg. I wish I would have had this in like all of my pregnancies, but it was like $10 at Target. It takes 2 AAA batteries. Sorry, I just saw something fall from outside, so it was either a leaf or a really big bird just... Anyways, so it just vibrates. And I just use it on my leg, like, I'll show you guys here. Like, ignore mine. But yeah, I just go like this. I use it mostly like right here by my knee and on my inner thigh. And I swear, you guys, I'm telling you, if you use this like on your inner thigh, like and then like right above your knee. I also use it like going all the way down my calves and everything. But this has helped me because I don't care for what's it called? What is that stuff called? Benadryl. There's certain medications that you take that can cause restless leg syndrome, and there's certain things that you eat that can cause restless leg syndrome. It's also in pregnancy, like the way your babies are sitting. Excuse you, are you talking about restless leg syndrome, sir? Come here. Would you like to be in the vlog? Apparently Blaze wants to be in the vlog. But anyways, so restless leg syndrome happens throughout your pregnancy. It usually happens more like towards the third trimester, and more like in the third trimester. He's playing with the cat right now. So if you hear him barking in the background, ignore him. Anyways, so basically, I wish I would have had this a long time ago because I know there's things that you can eat and other medications that you can take for restless leg. Puppy, can I please vlog for 5 seconds? I swear, every time I bring out the camera, that's the time when he decides he wants to play. It's like, dude, you had all day to play with the cats. Not that I'm complaining because I love him. I love you. I do. But seriously, you guys gotta see. I don't know if you saw that. I don't even know if, like, when I look back at this footage, I'll probably be like, but these are my unedited videos, so Blaze is on a tyrant with the cats right now. But, yeah, so if you are not one, Blaze, please, give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Blaze, come here. If you are like me, who does not like taking medication for restless leg syndrome, I've never taken medication for restless leg syndrome, but I know like you can eat bananas, really help restless leg. I'm not sure if there's any drinks, but I've noticed that when I do a lot around the house, like a lot of cleaning or running around the house at night, my right leg in particular starts to just go through this restless leg, like it's just annoying. So when I bought this for $10, this has been a lifesaver. I have been using this since my second trimester has started, and I'm telling you guys right now, get this. Other than that, and my dog, who's very hyper right now. Today slept way in, mostly because I stayed up late, then got up too early, and when Jim went to work, I couldn't get back to sleep. So I tried to go back to sleep, but I just could not get comfortable to save my life. By the time I finally fell back to sleep, I don't even know what time it was. I slept way in. But in the process of making bread, because yesterday when Jim was out at the store, he forgot to get bread from WIC. So, and he's going to start barking again. Well, hopefully you guys can hear me over my dog barking. Yes, my cutie patootie Blazy butt. Anyways, so basically, I'm in the process of making bread. I just made dinner, so when Jim does come home, he can eat and just shower and then go to sleep if he wants to relax. Because I know Mondays are always hard for him. It may or may not start raining today. It's calling for it, but it's North Carolina. There's a chance to rain like every single day when you live at the beach, and it's hurricane season, which is funny because there's really nothing out there in this. Somebody said that there's a Fiona storm out there, but yeah. So Shrek's coming. Anyways, on the note, I don't remember if I showed you guys this last week or not, but I had to finally show you guys and how I use it. But yeah, this, I swear, is a lifesaver for restless leg syndrome. Hello, and welcome to September 21st. Okay, if you hear the news in the background of the commercials, ignore that. I'm at my mom's house right now because she had to take me to the doctor's today and back. So, totally forgot I had a doctor's appointment today. I thought it was tomorrow. And so basically, long story short, because I'm trying to keep my pregnancy vlogs short now and not like 4 hours long like I have been. Basically, went to the doctors. Everything's great. The babies are all measuring. Let's see. Baby A, which is the biggest right now, is measuring at 20 weeks and 5 days, and the other two are 20 weeks and 2 days. I'm 21 weeks, so they are basically right on schedule. They're like 4 or 5 days behind a singleton baby or singleton pregnancy. They are all measuring about 14.5 ounces, so we are right on track. I'm healthy. My blood pressure was only 122/78 today. I'm at 179 pounds, 8. But and I think 2 weeks ago it was 177. So I'm not like gaining that much weight, but I do eat a lot more. So I mean, and with triplets, obviously you're going to gain a lot more weight. But I wanted to come on here really fast and say that I had a doctor's appointment. It went great. Let me show you the ultrasound pictures because you get ultrasound pictures like a lot. So, if you guys can see these, but here's all three of them. I'm just going to kind of go a little fast here. But yeah, so I'm at my mom's house while I'm showing you guys these, and it has taken me literally till today at my mom's house with the good internet to upload week 10's video. I've been trying to upload week 10's video since September 8th. So, oh, this one's hilarious, you guys. Look, she wrote on there, it's still a boy. You think? Hopefully YouTube won't demonetize me for that. But, you know, if they do, they're ultrasound pictures. But anyways, I know they all look exactly the same, but I'm just showing you guys. This is how many pictures we got. But yeah, so I uploaded week 11 as well. So by the time you guys see this video, you guys will know the shocking news of the triplets. So now I can actually talk about it, and now I can upload a lot of my other videos. Week 10 and 11 were the longest videos that I have. They're they're an hour, a little over an hour long. And it dawned on me last night, right? When I was watching Pretty Pastel's side quest. If you guys don't know who Pretty Pastel's Pretty Pastels pleases, she's a girl from Australia. I've been watching her for a few years now. Her name's Alex, and she has her main channel, which is Pretty Pastels Please. Then she has her side quest channel, which I've been watching lately. And she talks more about her. It's more of a vlog channel, kind of like this one. She talks about like her mental health and stuff. And I did record a little bit of me getting ready this morning. I still have to film the rest of that one. I may or may not upload that one. So if I do upload the getting ready with me video, then you guys will see that one. But if I don't, I talked about it, and you'll understand that I probably didn't upload it. But I'm staring at my mom's dog. Anyways, so 21 weeks. Babies are great. Let me show you guys a bump update really fast here. I don't know if I did that minus the boobs. But yeah, so here's the bump at 21 weeks. The bump. Here's the front view. I love this shirt. The shirt's not a pregnancy or a maternity shirt, but it can be because of the lines. It does fit. Plus, it makes my boobs look really, really good. And it's all about that. And it fits my arms still, so that's good. I know, but I will say, the one thing of the doctors today was so funny. So my doctor today said that she wants me to schedule. Let me turn this TV down or something because it's kind of like loud and stuff. So anyways, basically, my main doctor
because like I said, my doctor's appointment, my hair. My doctor's has 2 floors, right? They have the ultrasound upstairs and they have the regular doctor downstairs. Today, I did not know, I just found out today, that the regular doctor that's downstairs is not only in a high-risk center, it's actually just like a regular maternity center. So that's why they have so many people that come into that center. Well, my main doctor, who's the ultrasound tech, not tech, basically told me she wants all of my appointments now on Tuesdays because she's there on Tuesdays. And downstairs, they don't have whatever doctor is there. The whatever doctor does my cervix checkups is only there on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So she didn't want me to have my appointments on Thursdays because sometimes she's not always there on Thursdays. So that way, she wanted me to schedule all of them on Tuesday in case anything happens. She's there and whatever. I'm like, okay, one, there's like a lot of other doctors, but you know, if you've never been pregnant before, you probably don't know, but usually when you get a doctor, most of the time, not all the time, that's your main doctor throughout your entire pregnancy. Even wherever they are, if you are in labor or at the hospital, they usually are the ones to come in and like deliver your babies. Not always, but most of the time that's happened. So I think she's my main doctor. Anyways, so downstairs, I went downstairs. I know I said I'm not going to make this very, very long, but this is important to the whole pregnancy thing. So I went downstairs to reschedule my appointment that's coming up next week, which I did not realize that the 29th is already next week. It's a cervix check, and then I'll probably have like just another little ultrasound thingy just to like see how the babies are doing. It won't be like the full on scan, but it'll just be like a mini like checkup thing. Anyways, so basically I went downstairs to reschedule. I said, well, she wants them all on Tuesday. And they're like, oh my God. And she's like, I don't know why the people upstairs don't understand when they schedule. Like, why don't they book their appointments first? And then we can coordinate with our facility down here. Like, we can't book both, like, you know, separately. We book ours in advance. They know this. So they should have to work around us. And I'm like, I just show up here. And I've booked appointments before for people, so I know the frustration on this and the miscommunication. It's a nightmare. But, so basically, I was supposed to go in the morning on the 29th and ended up where I have to go. I'm going to keep the 29th. It's a Thursday. I'm going to keep it. And then I'm going to go from Tuesdays from now on after that. So I go now pretty much the 29th. I pretty much go every week now. I don't know if after October 18th, if I'm going to go that next week and then start going every week, or if I'll start going, I'll skip a week and then go October like 25th, which is a Tuesday. I think that's a Tuesday, and then start going every week. Either way, I'm pretty much every week starting this week. So, which is fine. I mean, it's a little excessive, but it's fine. I still think the cervix checks every single time. Like today they did one. I understand, and I know I've said this in all my vlogs, but I understand why they do it. It's just that it's a little excessive, but I will say that my cervix is long and completely closed, sealed, shut, done, you know, whatever. And I'm like, at first I wanted to ask, why does it matter if your cervix is long or short? I don't know. I guess like for birth canal reasons, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not having them vaginally. I could have them vaginally if my doctor did tell me some good news, though. She said, as well as I'm progressing as well as the babies are progressing, there could be a chance that I could have them vaginally, but most likely I'll have a C-section. But she said, we'll figure that out closer to December, closer to their actual due date, because once I get into December, closer to their actual due date, or when they're trying to get me to my due date, basically I'm going to have them by Christmas, but the closer I get to Christmas and the closer they look at me, if all 3 babies are head down and they stay head down, they might end up an induction to have me have them vaginally. I don't know. I have no idea. As of right now, I'm healthy. The babies are healthy. They're growing. So, yay. That is the end of today's vlog. I'm trying to keep them short, you guys. And thank you for your patience for waiting for the videos to upload. And thank you to new subscribers. I probably will say this in a different video. I probably will upload a different video way before this one that says thank you to subscribers, but I wanted to say that now because I've had a few new subscribers, so thank you so much. It really helps out my channel, and it helps out other pregnant people who either are first-time moms or multiple, you know, have multiple babies, or just triplets are rare. There's not very many videos of triplet videos on YouTube. I've Googled it. I've looked. Plus, there's not very many triplet vlogs, and that's why I wanted to make these vlogs, because I want to do weekly updates, because it's hard, dude. It's 3, not 1. But anyways, on the note, until tomorrow or later on. What is up? All right, today is Friday, September 23rd, so it is, I think, as of yesterday, or maybe as of tomorrow, it is officially fall. Yay! Do you guys know how happy I am? I love fall. I'm a fall baby. My birthday's in October. Every time the weather changes and it gets to be fall, like, spring's okay, but then the pollen, I hate the pollen. Summer, I just hate. I hate summer. I hate the heat. Winter is okay, but then winter tends to, get all, your sinuses and your cloggy nose and it just your dry skin and everything, so it's annoying. But fall, I love fall. I love flannel. I cannot wait to wear my flannel shirts. If they will fit me. But no, excuse me, I wanted to come on here today on my pregnancy blog and talk about something that me and my mom were talking about the other day. Okay, so in your pregnancy, at one point in your pregnancy, not all people, some people, most people, mostly in your 3rd trimester, but since I'm having triplets, it's in my 2nd trimester, you tend to have a little bit of extra leakage, I guess. So this is going to be a TMI part of the video. If you don't want to hear the TMI, if you do, cool. But anyways, so when I say leakage, I mean if you cough, if you sneeze, you can do all the Kegels in the world. There's always going to be one cough or one sneeze that sneaks up on you that you just cannot control your, I guess, girly area. Even if you just go to the bathroom. So instead of buying pads, because I know there is preventable leakage pads out there, like Poise, I know, has ladies leakage pads or whatever they're called. And then after you have your baby, there's really thick pads that the hospital gives you, or you could buy feminine diapers, which I'm kind of considering. I always consider them in my pregnancy and then I never buy them, probably because the hospital gives you a lot. But my point is, okay, so I'm a big person to use cloth diapers. I have no idea if that's going to work with triplets. I'm going to try. That's what I say now. But my point is that I have these really, really thin inserts, right? These are the thinner inserts for the cloth diapers. And I actually use these instead of pads. So these are basically reusable pads. And I know they have reusable pads out there that are environmentally friendly and everything else. I know some people will probably come at me or at other people who use reusable pads like this, that it's gross or it's unhygienic or whatever else. But however, these, since they are cloth diaper inserts, the more you wash them and dry them, the more absorbent they get. Love that. So with that being said, these are cotton, so they help you breathe better. They help your area breathe better, as opposed to pads that holds in the moisture. I don't know about leak-proof pads, how they differentiate. I was trying to find them the other day, literally leak-proof pads, and I was looking at Poise, and I was in Walmart. I don't know what I was looking for. I have no idea. I saw overnight, and I saw super absorbent, but I didn't see leak-proof, if that makes any sense. So when I was going through all the baby stuff, trying to put it away before I wash it when the babies are here, I found the smaller cloth diaper inserts. And I was like, hey, I could just use these. So I have so many of these, and these work. I just put one on usually in the afternoon, towards, right now it's 1:30 in the afternoon, and I just put one on, mostly because I just got out of the shower. I don't really necessarily need one overnight. It's usually during the day, more towards mid-afternoon to nighttime, right after dinner is when I all of a sudden have a sneeze attack or a cough. But yeah, so these are super absorbent. You can use one side and then use the other side. I know that sounds gross. However, when you're in a bind, plus these are also great to use when you're out and about and you run out of pads. Cloth diaper inserts, yeah. But no, it's just one of those things where these are super absorbent. I actually have used these after my last daughter. After she was born, and I know that sounds really gross because you really don't want to get these bloody and gross after a baby, but if you think about it, if you're using these in cloth diapers, they're going to get poop on them, and then you have to like clean off the poop. But if you take these off right away and soak them in something, they don't really hold the blood. I know, like I said, this is TMI, that bad. Plus, if they stain, it's okay, because these are the thin ones. I'm probably not going to use these ones for the baby. I have tons more inserts for cloth diapers, but these specifically are going to be used for me. Since I might have a C-section, I don't know how the leakage will work. I'll find that out at the end, but I just wanted to come on here and say that today, guys. That's my information for today. I'll probably come on here later because Jim's boss has a lot more baby stuff for us, so I'm probably going to try and hopefully film that and add that into this week's vlog. If I go with him. If I don't go with him, then, I'll show you guys. But that's what I wanted to say today. So until later. Well, good morning or afternoon. It is 9:24, which is a Saturday. It is 11:35, and just got done folding all the laundry, putting it away, and putting all the dishes away, putting the dirty dishes in the dishwasher. And I had some avocado toast with 2 over medium eggs. I finally figured out how to cook over medium eggs. Thank God. I think this is the second time I've ever made over medium eggs perfectly, so yay for me. Had some orange juice, had some coffee with pumpkin spice creamer. I was going to wait till October 1st to have pumpkin spice creamer, but I just couldn't help myself. Not a big coffee drinker anymore, but when it comes to pumpkin spice, I hate how pumpkin spice creamer only comes in a bigger container. I wish it came into smaller containers because I don't drink that much creamer. I drink pumpkin spice and Irish cream creamer. That's about the only 2 ones I really ever drink. But I do make pumpkin oatmeal cookies with the creamer. I have no idea where I found this recipe. I think I substituted creamer for one of the ingredients in oatmeal cookies. That's probably why. But no, coming on here today, not about that. It's because apparently this is the second day this week that I've noticed that even if I eat, that if I do a lot, I start to get a little bit of cramps in my lower, stomach area. So I don't know if that was due to the coffee or if that is due to bending down doing things, because I noticed when I bend down to do a lot of things, like my back starts to hurt, which is normal for pregnancy. I mean, if you're not used to working out, which I'm not, then, and you're lazy like me, which I am, then your back tends to hurt from bending down a lot. But it's weird because it's not dangerous cramps. It's just as if I've done too much cramps. I've done an ab workout, if that makes sense. It literally feels like I've just started doing crunches again. That's what cramps feel like. It's nothing like braxon hicks or anything. It's nothing like that. Which it just feels like I've done some crunches. And I say that's the second time this week because I didn't really notice really that much before. When I was doing the laundry and cleaning up a little bit outside, but today I started noticing it. So I wanted to come on here and just say that's something new. And I don't know if I should bring that up to my doctor. I think it's normal personally. So right now that everything's done in the household, I'm sitting down, and yes, Jim could have done it, but I mean, let's face it, I can do it. There's going to be times in the future where I won't be able to get the laundry out of the washing machine. But I figured out how to finagle my belly with the washing machine because we have a top loader and I'm short. So trying to reach into the washing machine with a belly is, I figured it out. But on top of that, I guess nothing else really has been going on. Oh, we did get the baby stuff. I did not film Jim bringing it home because he actually went to his boss's house and picked it up. So we got crib parts and some baby clothes and I think some other stuff. But I'm not sure if I'm going to go through all that on these vlogs or not. I might do a whole separate haul of what his boss person gave us. But I mean, we could not be more grateful. I mean, they are doing way, way too much for us. And I mean, it makes me emotional. It makes me want to cry for happiness because one, Jim works with these people. I mean, he's blessed to be able to get hired. Just by happen chance, he asked the neighbors, and the neighbors said, yeah, we need some more people. And then he ended up with this crew, and like they've, I guess, adopted us. And I know triplets are rare, so I don't know if it's overwhelming, because it's like I didn't expect that, so I'm grateful. And like I said, if there's things that if we get too much, I know I say that in hindsight, because it's like, with triplets, can you really have too much? But I mean, if there's things that we can't use, like we got a cradle, not a cradle, a bassinet. I don't know if we're going to use the bassinet or not. It might be too small for 3 triplets, or we can just have one bassinet. I'm not sure yet. That's going to come down the line, but we can always donate whatever we don't use to other people who desperately need baby stuff. But so far right now, that's what I'm going to come on here and just give a little update is, yeah, apparently I'm having the crunchy uh, cramps. So, but I know it's not braxon hicks or anything. It just feels like I've done crunches. So nothing to worry about.